The original theme is customizer. See, there are multiple themes are there. You can search that, you can add a new theme also. But presently, this theme is there. But if I, uh, what changes have been done, I'll just show you, right? Setting. There is an editor button wherein there are two files are there. One is function.php and another is style.css. The original theme which I have used, it didn't have white pages. White pages mean, if you see this, presently you find that it is coming from this point till almost this point, right? But the original theme which is there, it is coming only up to here. This around this much part was vacant, and even this menu which was not starting here, it was starting from here. So the CSS was changed for this. So even if the customizer theme gets updated, since I have incorporated the CSS in the child theme, so it will not matter. And what changes have been done, I'll just show you. This is the style.css for this. This is the change which has been done for making the width 100%. Then this is the change. This is not the default CSS. Here the CSS has been changed by deciding the font size, the color size, and all those things. So even if the original theme gets changed, there is no change in this. This is the concept of a child theme, right? Now let us see what functionalities this site has. Multiple functionalities, and how the functionalities are coming. They all come through the plugins. Let us see how many plugins are installed. So I'll go to the plugin. You can edit the plugin. You can add a new plugin. We'll just see how many plugins are. Wherever deactivate is mentioned, that means these plugins are alive. Where activate is mentioned means the plugin has been installed but it is not being used for the time being. So there is already a plugin which says Cloudflare, right? Cloudflare is a plugin which takes the data from the main server and caches it at London, Chennai and Singapore, 3 places. But for that you need to buy the package, and also you need to create an API and you have to link the API in your WordPress panel. Once you do that, at a certain interval of time, the cloud server, Cloudflare server will take your data, keep on putting it there. But doing this is not enough. If I am a user and if I want to go to trainsofIndia.org, as per this process, the user should normally first go to Cloudflare server, isn't it? Isn't it? So, in order to do that, in order to ensure that the user is going directly to Cloudflare and not to trainsofIndia.org IP, what is to be done? You map the name servers. There are 4 things are there in this. The server in Cloudflare, you need to map the name servers. So in trainsofIndia.org, you change the name servers to the Cloudflare's name servers, so that if as a third party user, if I am going to trainsofIndia.org, I initially do not directly go to trainsofIndia.org, but I directly go to the Cloudflare's this thing where the cached data is already available. But only if the data gets changed, and the data will change based on the logic which I have incorporated while procuring the Cloudflare package, which is a CDN, right? There is a plugin called CMS Tree Page this is a very essential plugin if you really want to manage the pages. Like this site will have, I think around 1000 pages are there in the site, broadly. To manage 1000 pages is very difficult, because if you see this here, under electric locomotives, or let's say, let me go to ICL coaches. So these pages are the child, this becomes the parent, right? So in the database, when I create this page, I must create an upward link to the parent. Similarly, if I go to upgraded material, if I go to this brake beam hanger, so it is a hierarchical system where a parent-child relationship is there. Whenever you are going to create a page, you need to give the parent of that, right? But once you have 1000 pages and you have to manage the pages, it becomes very difficult. So what you do? You install this plugin. Which plugin? This one. CMS Tree Page View. What it does? Here, if I go, these are all the pages. If I go to all the pages, it will give me a list of all the pages which have been made here. And let me go to the last one. It says 985 published pages, right? There are 2 drafts, one is pending, one is private, and 83 is trash, right? If I have to manage these pages, it becomes very difficult. So what I do, I install a plugin called CMS Tree View. And how does it help? See, in the default WordPress admin panel, this tree view is not available. Once you install the plugin, once you activate this plugin, then this tree view will come, and when I click this, see what happens. This tree view, based on the hierarchy, parent-child relationship, it creates a tree view. कौन किसका parent है, कौन किसका child है. If I go to, let's say, this ICF LHV coaches, there is a Fiat bogie is there. So Fiat bogie has got 6 pages. Further, there is a child of this brake equipment, axle mounted disc brake, friction brake system, brake cylinder. If I go to wheel slide production, so it is without, when your site becomes very big, and if you don't have this, then managing this becomes very difficult. And the beauty of this system is, let us say distributive valve is there. If I want to shift it from here to here, the moment I release my mouse, the database IDs for the parent gets changed immediately. I won't do that. कहाँ था distributive valve, यहाँ पे था. तो फिलहाल इसको यही छोड़ देते हैं. ठीक है. This is one of the plugin which is very important. Let's go to the next plugin. One way is to create a new page directly. Second is, you already have a PDF, you want to embed the PDF. So PDF embedder you need to install. Once you install that, then you can embed that PDF. Let us see a page where a PDF is embedded. If I go to Coaching Basics, Audition Tools, let me. जब तक ये लोड हो रहा है, let's go to there is an accordion menu is there. You can create an accordion menu. This menu is called accordion menu. ये जो देख रहे हैं, this is an accordion menu. This accordion menu, once you install the plugin, based on the hierarchy which you have already defined initially, it will create a menu directly here, right? there is a menu page builder. See, let's create a normal page. I just go to new and click on this page, right? These menus which you see, these are not the default menus of WordPress. WordPress has a very limited menu list where the editor is very poor basically. So in order to have an editor which is functional, you need to further install a menu. That menu is called TinyMCE. The menu which is able to create this, wherein you can, it is almost like MS Word where you can create a table, insert a table and all those things. The menu which is doing this is this one. This WP editor. You need to install WP editor so that the functionality of the default editor changes, right? These files are not directly stored on the website to save the disk space and the IO process and all that. So what we have done is we have used another plugin. It is called this one, YouTube free. So ये जो हमने नया पेज बनाया था. Let us say I want to install a video here or a gallery of a video. So I go to YouTube. It says what do you want to do. Let's say I want to embed a playlist. It will ask me which link. So I'll go to my this thing. See, these are the playlists. Let us say I want to animations. So I just PL is there. I just copy this. Go to the new page. Paste the link here. Get playlist. And what I want to do as a playlist or as a gallery, I'll put it as a gallery. And I give the page a name called Yadvindu Animations. Here it is asking me इसको किसका बच्चा बनाना है, parent. Whether you want to make it for ICF coaches, this, that, and all that. So it's all those 1,000 pages are there. So let me make it the child of ICF coaches. Okay. So initially, if I see here under ICF coaches, that Yadvindu animation is not appearing, right? But the moment I add this ICF coaches and say publish, here I can make it public. I can just save it as a draft, or I can make it private also. If it is a private, then only I will be able to see it. So let's make it public for the time being. Under ICF coaches, we are publishing this page. So now the page is published. When you view the page, see what happens. In the URL itself, you find that it has made ICF coach इसका parent बन गया, right? Some problem. आई थिंक दी साइट बैठ गया है. अभी नहीं आ रहा है. लेट्स गो टू अदर प्लगइन्स, राइट. This is one of the best plugins, Page Builder by Site Origin. Those people who work on WordPress, it is very essential. But the biggest problem with it creates very beautiful pages. It creates all types of slides and all. But the biggest problem with this is that it is a very resource-hungry plugin. It creates things very beautifully, but let's try to. What I do is I will activate this Page Builder first, so that its functionality can be utilized. So I just activate this Page Builder. It is activated. Now let's create a new page which uses the functionality of Page Builder, right? And let's see how it looks like. कैसा लगता है? Earlier this Page Builder menu tab was not there. Once it was activated, it's there, right? I go to Page Builder. If I go to a pre-built layout which is there, let me go here, fitness gym, insert, replace the current content. Yes. See, what it has done is, this is there is a concept of widget also. Widget is, these are small functionalities which are inbuilt in WordPress, but there are certain functionalities which you can add also. Like let's say there is a calendar is there. If you want to add a calendar, so there is a widget called a calendar. If you want a slideshow, then slideshow widget is not initially built up in the WordPress. You need to install that. There is a tag manager. Tag manager means if I create a page, let us say it relates with the wheels of a locomotive. So if I tag the page as wheel, WAP, 5 wheel, electric loco wheel, and all those things, whatever tags I put, it will create a tag cloud, so that when you search, then it will search all those tags and then put all those pages, videos, images which have that particular tag. The beauty of tag manager is that when you submit the website, there is something called a sitemap. Sitemap is basically the index of all the pages and contents of your website. It is an XML file which you can submit to Bing, Baidu or Google. So once you submit the sitemap, whenever Google gets time, its spider gets time, it goes there. It will go to the sitemap and go to all the pages in the tree which are there, and then it will search that. And next 24 hours, 48 hours, your searches will start appearing in the Google search engine, right? So we were trying to create a page using this site builder. Okay. इसे छोड़ देते हैं. Let's just go to the how to submit your pages to the to Google, right? When you go to setting, you find there is something called अच्छा, okay, इसमें नहीं है. Just